from the corner of 20th and Blake Street. So look at Coors Field in Denver. It'll be Conquest baseball action this evening between the Posse and the Rockies. Fan allegiances in a key territory are on the line. Next on the show. Michael Brantley strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the East Bay, center fielder, Michael Brantley.
And we are underway tonight in Denver as the first pitch is looked at for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. 3-0 now. And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out. Into the box now, Corey Seager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. To first, Reynolds is right there, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. J.D. Martinez gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. Nelson Cruz will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
One thing this guy's going to need tonight, he's going to need to work from ahead in the count. He's still figuring out how to pitch at the major league level, and he'll have a much easier time of it if he can dictate the game.
Now a hard liner toward short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the... DJ LeMahieu comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. That's inside. 2-0. High in the air out to center field. Brantley is under it. Makes the play, one away. Stepping up to the plate, Ben Paulson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ben Paulson.
In there for strike one, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Tap fouled at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Nolan Arenado gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in, 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Matt Carpenter will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Matt Carpenter.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
Batting 6. First baseman number 7. Michael.
A solo shot down the line in right. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0. Michael Franco is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Nipped the corner. 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Stepping in, Jared Saltalamacchia, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat hitting left-handed.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. But fortunately, no advance. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Randy Savage steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Line down the left field line. Just foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's 1. Back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Catcher, Corey Kluber.
Corey Kluber ready to take his first cuts here. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. This is flared out towards second. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Michael Brantley gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Nope.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Softly hit out to short. Over to LeMahieu covering at the bag, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Carlos Gonzalez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Number 27 set to hit now for the first time. Kluber's ready. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Gerardo Parra gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. This is line to left. Cruz is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Corey Seager is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Now batting, right fielder.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field as it's now a 2-0 ball game. J.D. Martinez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The tail of the tape on that last home run, 410 feet. 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out. Nelson Cruz digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Matt Carpenter. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
First offering on its way. Right there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chop foul right at home plate. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Back goes Paulson, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Chris Russin will come in and pitch now.
First baseman.
Michael Franco will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away.
Number 52, Chris.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Left field and deep. Looking up is Paulson. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. David Hale is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Jared Saltalamacchia will be the first one to greet him, as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Mm, 2-0. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. Now another one hit deep to left. Parra going back on it, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Now batting, second baseman, Randy Savage.
A solo shot for Jared Saltalamacchia as they extend the lead to 5-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Paulson is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Leading off the inning, Mark Reynolds. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. On the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Batting 8.
Dustin Garneau steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here. Adam Warren will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out. Dustin Garneau will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. And, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. Brandon Barnes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Fastball in there for a called strike. That last home run, officially 406 feet. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cruz is after it, and this will wind up a foul ball. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. DJ LeMahieu will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Now this is popped meekly in the air. Playable on the infield. And that's in there. Base hit. Ben Paulson comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Mark Melanson will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning. Ben Paulson will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away.
Ben Paulson.
And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. And he misses 2-1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. And the count will be full. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Nolan Arenado stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Here's ball 1 now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. Fought off at the plate, and will do it again. Melanson pauses. 1-2 on its way. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Another one sent foul. 2-2. Here it is. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat.
The right fielder, number 5,
Carlos Gonzalez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our top player of the game award?
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits. But
from the place affectionately known as the K. We're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Minnesota Twins and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball starts right now. Edinson Volquez will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's been what you would call a fourth or fifth starter. Got a career ERA of over 4, but he will give you innings, and he is dependable.
Byron Buxton heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Leading off for Minnesota, center fielder number 25, Byron Buxton.
Out in front of it, strike one.
First pitch, 105.
Volquez into the windup. Here's his offering. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a little off to begin the afternoon, as it's to 3-1 now.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
Definitely not a guy you wanted to lose there. Now, you got something else to worry about besides your command.
Brian Dozier gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
And you know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Oh, and he sat on the curveball there, and he yanks this one out to left. This ball has plenty of carry to it, and it's going to clear the wall by plenty. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, you can hang part of the blame for this one on the leadoff walk, but I suppose you could also hang some of the blame on the fact that this pitch is right in his wheelhouse. He makes sure he doesn't miss it.
So here's Joe Mauer.
First baseman number 7, Joe
As he'll
Mauer.
take a look at ball 1. That home run estimated at 401 feet. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. He just doesn't seem to have as good command out there in the first inning.
You're right about that. He has not looked comfortable at all so far, and sometimes you see that when you're pitching on the road, but rarely when you're in your own home ballpark.
Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Well, Matt, Hillsdale gets pretty favorable reviews from all parties. I think some pitchers wish he'd give a little more on the corners, but he's usually right more often than they are.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be the difference maker, as he often is. He's a home run threat every time he steps into the box. If they want to shut him down, they're going to have to be careful and keep the ball low in the zone. Don't give him anything he can drive.
Into the windup and the pitch. Miguel Sano comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Just overmatched him there.
The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
And he fights this one off to stay alive. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And with that, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for Kansas City. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this team defensively has 3 Gold Glove Award winners. If you're going to hit the ball, you better hit it over the fence, because if you don't, it's liable to be caught.
Now to the plate, Trevor Plouffe, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
The windup and the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the 2nd time in the inning. Another home run. So a solo shot here to left. From Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Milwaukee Brewers and the New York Mets. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Matt Harvey gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's been one of the most dependable starting pitchers around. He's got a career ERA of less than 3. One of the best out there on the mound.
Scooter Gennett makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Second baseman, number 2.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one.
First pitch, 107.
Get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. EK, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I think you got to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer, Ryan Braun. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
Into the box now, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Harvey gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
The 2-0 pitch. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Runners off for second. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch to first. To Cabrera for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Oh, there is so much that can go wrong with this play right here. This will give us a great angle to look at it. Look where he fields this thing. Then as he goes to throw it, stop it right there. He's got no real direct lane to the bag. Now, we've seen guys screw this up all the time. They throw it off the runner's back. They hit someone's helmet. Anything can go wrong. But he's able to avoid that danger here as he gets that force at second base.
Here's Chris Carter now, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one.